I'm talking about.
I don't know no fucking Kiana, man.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talk is Cheap with Kiana J. I am your host, Kiana J. Your favorite bartender at 42nd Street Bar Grill. All back, no ass. Kiki, do you love me? Hey, y'all. And of course, by my side is my girl, my co-host.
The one and only Trace Marie dropping toxic. It's 2021.
Hey, and it's our ladies' night season finale. Woo, 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 woo. I'm gonna need everybody to be excited.
That was a cue.
Technically, this is my second season. My first season I did by myself in my house. The second season I end up doing in the studio. So this is my season finale. I have some of my favorite people in the building with me. So I'm gonna introduce a few people are late. So if y'all see people coming in as we're doing this, that's they late asses. My late people. Okay. If you can see people is still in the back there, needs to come in also. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start with who's in the studio right now. Who's on time is our girl. How he end up in the ladies' night? Bring him in here. First of all,
hey ladies.
No, where's Robin?
Right here.
I'm gonna have Robin than you, cuz.
Yeah, you know, I had to come bless the chat one time, man.
Hey, Robin. Trade places with him.
What is he doing?
He plays too much.
Talk about some hey ladies.
I'm gonna just leave you in there.
Oh no, there go a lady right there. Don't do him.
That's his wife right there.
Now y'all know y'all gonna need a one fella to chime in now.
No, because it's a girls' night. Okay, so let me introduce my guest. Okay, so I have in the studio my favorite DJ, one of the best DJs in Milwaukee. Yes, DJ True Star. Woo, woo, woo!
I showed you a nice glass of water. Like that. I am no longer water. He said it was a nice glass of water.
DJ True Star. Okay, and then we have on the screen, I'm going to start from the top. My friend, my bestie in Memphis, who's actually from Milwaukee.
In town. Right.
Say hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
What up?
And to the right, is that the right of her? Yeah, left. To the left of her is my other bestie, Sugar. Hey, Sugar.
Hey, y'all. Hi.
Down at the bottom is my sister who was over there. Actually, is you painting your nails?
Can y'all hear me?
Y'all said ladies' night. I'm comfortable, okay?
Ebony, my sister, my baby sister, and then somebody who invaded, but I couldn't turn him away because he's one of my favorite people in the world. My cousin DJ with his girl Robin, so he gets to stay because his girl is actually there. So.
And don't be cutting her off when she get ready to talk either.
Period.
Let her talk her shit tonight.
Right. So Robin sing. His woman's nice, so don't cut her off when she get ready to talk, okay?
You're going to be logged in. The other two can't go to the group.
Look like the baby.
Hey, Dan.
Okay.
I'm like, where you see a baby at? I'm so damn blind. It's ridiculous.
Why am I hearing music?
Say hey, Dan.
We are.
Okay. So today is our celebration, ladies' night. Y'all got y'all wine. I have champagne.
Episode.
Pop that over that way.
No, this is
I'm
my
ready, but
idea.
I was like, I don't know if I got it.
Mm-mm.
I'm sure
Somebody sent her a picture. They hammers.
Hey,
She was
George,
gonna get us out of here.
No,
Dudes talking to y'all.
no.
Like,
Mom wasn't answering the phone, and I'm trying to tell her that Jelly Bean was getting her hair braided, and I was letting her know, like, nigga, go get it.
Oh, that's another podcast because that's
stuck out there.
I mean, she would cut, but it's still just like, you know, go get it. See, this her finally calling me back. Hold on.
What's the TV? What's that TV show where the son be sitting outside after wreck on the corner waiting on his dad, and nigga keep coming late?
Do y'all hear that?
That's Mimi podcast from yesterday.
That's in a studio with them.
Oh.
It's okay. Or,
Hold on, y'all.
You just almost made me have a
technical difficulties.
I was trying to talk to you too.
Definitely technical difficulties.
I need it done.
Give me 1 second.
It's okay. I'm almost done with my nails.
It's a little fruit.
It's good. It's good. Y'all got your wine? What y'all drinking?
Kiana.
I'm so mad. This don't taste shit like no damn. Let me do a plug, but not a plug.
Okay, what happened?
This damn liquid popsicle wine.
It's no good.
It tastes
like
it's supposed to be sweet, right? Orange creamsicle flavor.
How it taste?
I don't like super.
Just like some damn sweet white wine. It don't even have a specific taste to it. Yeah. But it's 12% alcohol, so I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink it.
What we doing? Can y'all hear me?
Huh?
Okay, so ladies, what we doing today is as we rebutting a little bit of some of the subject that I had meant for the topics for the last 2 seasons. Like
hell yeah.
Like
hell
oh hell no.
Stay on in the camera.
Ready.
Stay in the camera.
Men was guests for some of these, so the women couldn't really chime in. So this is how we're gonna do this. We get to speak on the topics that they set in on. So basically, like why women are single.
Oh.
Okay. Or what women should bring to the table. Or the most recent one that they did when they was in here talking about the white girl.
That was what they bring it up.
No, that wasn't. That was entitlement.
Oh yeah.
Why women think they entitled.
Ugly people. Right.
Okay. So them are the 3 subjects that we are going to tackle today. Okay. Since some of us are not in our sexy lingerie, I was gonna have y'all model what y'all had on.
We still can model.
I'm not standing up.
Some of us get on our Golden Girl outfits. That's what's good.
But since we didn't come all prepared, we gonna keep y'all sitting.
You ain't even in a sexy lingerie outfit. How you want somebody else to stand up? Girl, you got on Cole's pajama outfit. Sit down.
First of all, it's not from Kohl's. It's from
It's cute though. I like it. I will wear it.
Yeah, it's that sheer, Kiana. That's real cute.
I forget where I got it from. Okay, I know.
It don't matter.
We cleared it out. Okay, so we're gonna start with entitlement. Okay, so we're gonna come with
my little ones.
Do you think you should be entitled to anything from a man if you sleeping with him or just dating him, but not in a relationship?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay, tell me why, Ebony.
Okay, first of all, if I'm dealing with a man and I need some money, not that I don't have my own money because I do. However, I'm not just laying with you for a wet ass. So if there's something that I need done that I feel like I don't want to spend my money on, I'm going to ask you. Because if you could do everything else with me, as far as we can go out on dates, you can come lay up with me, you can come over here, you can get fed and all that stuff like that. When I'm in a crisis or when I need something from you, I do feel like you should be the first person I ask. And I shouldn't be told no.
True. But do you feel like he can have the same rights though?
Yeah,
like,
do that go both ways?
Yeah, yes it does. Yes it does. Because I've even been in situations like that where a man has needed me, and because that's the person that I'm with, that's the person that I'm sleeping with. Yeah, you can get whatever you need out of me. I got your back just as well as you got mine.
Ebony, hold on. DJ.
Huh?
Don't get kicked out.
Tell them again.
I just asked, do it go both ways?
This is a girl night. The men had a time. My season opener for 3. Y'all get y'all chance. It's gonna be an all men's night, okay?
This is crazy. You got your own phone. Log on. I'm logging off. She gonna come back in on her own phone. I'm gonna go play 2K or something. I don't know. This is wild. She gonna log in on her phone.
Yeah, because we coming back in 2 weeks. We coming back in 2 weeks for y'all. Okay?
I'll be there.
All right. All right. Melanie, how you feel about it?
I feel the same way she feel. I just feel like she cleared it up. It should be both ways. My only thing of it is if you with a man and say your girl, you asking your girlfriend for something, I think she got the right to step in and say, hold on now, who you sleeping with? But I think it is fair for if as long as it's both ways, then I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Because a lot of women out here just sleeping with all kind of people and not asking the niggas, they asking for family members.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Some coochie, I can ask you.
That's what I said.
So at the end of the day, and it's not
That's
like
what I said.
Even if you don't have it, I should still be able to ask you, and you should put some type of effort to try to get it, or at least figure it out, or something like that. Like just because I ask you for something, everything is not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Niggas fall on hard times too. Or they might not can help you in your situation, but they should be able to help you figure out some shit.
Or even just emotional support, you know.
Exactly. Them coochie coupons get cashed in.
Well, also too, when you think about it, like say you do ask a man for something, and the man, because I've been in a position like that before too, where I asked a man for a significant amount of money, and he was like, I can't give it to you. I can't give it all to you, but I can give you some. And in that moment, I was pissed off because it was like, why you can't give it all to me? Because I know you got it. Like, you know, but I also had to realize it was just like, okay, well, he said he can give me some. He didn't say no. He didn't say, you know, he was like, I could give you what I have or whatever. But I also feel like we as women, like, you know, and this it just goes. And this also is different men out there too. But you have it where you ask a man for something and they'll be like, oh, I see what I can do. I may not be able to do it all, but I could do some of it, da-da-da. But then if you ask a woman to do it, oh, she gonna come with everything for you. Because she gonna make sure that you ain't gotta ask nobody else. We put plans A through Z together to show up and show out for our men, but sometimes it's not reciprocated. So that whole like entitlement thing where it be men that's quick to say, oh, a woman always feel entitled to something, because we are the backbones to a lot of things. We are the ones that stand up and show up and get you everything that you need to where you ain't got to worry about, okay, well, I'm only gonna get partial from her. Who else can I get it from? Because we're gonna be able to take care of it all. But I'm sorry to say, but there's a lot of men out there that feel entitled with women, but will tell us in the same breath that we shouldn't feel entitled with them. And that's not cool.
But you know, those are the women who still keep coming to the table and getting 50% of what they ask. You can't believe it.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hold on, Melanie. Go ahead.
Okay.
50, because if we just have a sexual relationship, I know I'm not gonna ask that person for nothing. It's only sex. it depends on what type of relationship you have with somebody.
I mean, but even people that you have sex with, you can ask for. Like, okay, for instance,
because I don't want the nigga asking me.
Even my daddy said it. Even my grandma and my daddy said, if you out here giving up your ass, you can be. Don't ask me for shit because you should be able to ask that nigga you laying up with for something.
Exactly. It's just those things where, like, for instance, let's just say I had a nigga one time, and it was strictly sex. He was in my bed, and I go outside and I got a flat tire. Nigga, you better get your ass up and go fix this flat tire. I'm not finna go do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we just together.
Right. Okay, I understand, but I'm not. I'm talking about entitlement to, like. I feel like when a guy say a woman not entitled, they talking about like I don't want to pay her bills. I'm not entitled to like.
Getting her hair, get her nails,
like that.
Yeah, no,
right. That's what they was talking about on the show. Like, bitches asking to me to pay their rent.
Rents and
I'm not asking somebody that I know that I'm just having sex with for that.
That's different.
That's what they were talking about on the show. That's where my mind.
But he can ask you for sex. So why you can't?
No, I'm asking him for sex too. So we're on the same page. No, we're on the same page with the sex thing. Like if you're dating someone, that's different.
I just feel
I'm entitled to certain things. If we're in a relationship,
it's a cutoff point. Like, okay, no, we just doing
just
sex.
like
you can get a bitch nails done.
Yes, levels to it.
Okay, I just feel if you broke,
you
don't be just fucking sleeping around. Because simple fact is, if you fucking broke and you need something, that nigga
broke,
you
my
fucking
don't even get wet. Like,
if you need something, you gonna have to ask that nigga.
Broke. Yeah, my pocket broke.
Now see, wait. Let me say something. Let me say something in regards to that because that's a. So there was a guy that I was once messing with, and he had money, and he used to always make the comment like, "Oh, I got money, anything. I got money, blah 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 blah." And I used to be like, "I got money too. So what are you saying?
Yeah.
You know?" And what I'm saying is like. When we would lay down together, sleeping together, whatever the case might be, when we still went out, I'm still expecting him to pay for stuff. I'm still expecting him to be a man and step up and do what he's supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, men want to be.
It comes because sometimes in all reality, it comes down to gender roles from 1950. A man is supposed to be a man regardless of anything. So now we are all prone to a man is supposed to take care of what he needs to take care of if he looking for something from you. And then that's just something that
they don't
it's a lot of boys, not a lot of men.
In the 1960s, they tell me all the time, Keanu, we're not in the 1960s. It's different times, but y'all want 1960 women.
It goes both ways. I can kind of feel what 0.1111%, like a half of a percent is because nowadays we as women are very independent. Like, let me take it. I was when I'm never gonna continuously ask a nigga for something. If I ask you once and you can't do it, I'm not gonna ask you twice.
I'm not gonna ask you again.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna ask a man for something I can't do for myself. If I ask you for something, I'm sitting if I want will you feed me?
It's not
and I strongly believe like what you just said, Melanie. Like if you allow a man to feed you, you allow him to starve you. If you allow him to, you know what I'm saying, to because men take advantage of that stuff too. A man to think when they buy stuff for you that automatically they got some type of control over you. And I dealt with that too. And it got to the point where like, you know, me and this dude was going out or whatever like that, and I pick up the bill because I don't want you ever thinking that, you know what I'm saying, like I can't afford it because I'll come and get a table for one and eat by myself. Or you pay for myself.
When we go out one time, you pay, next time I pay. It could be an equal type of thing, but women we expect the man to pay.
I feel like if he asks, damn it, he paying. I tip. But if I say, babe, let's go get something to eat, most likely I'm gonna pay.
But you know what? Even if he asks, Kiana, and this is
I said I tip.
Even if he asks, sometimes a man just wants you to say, you know what, baby, I'm gonna treat this time. Not all the time, but sometimes it's okay for you. Like, okay, babe, I'm gonna treat you something.
Yeah,
that's a relationship. Right. But when you're dating, getting to know
I feel like
him,
whoever is pursuing, whoever pursues who, because a lot of times this is the problem that I run into with niggas. I be up here minding my business, growing on my edges, getting skinny and shit. Here come a little dirty ass nigga. I'm for real. Like, you know how you be drinking your water, you be doing real good praying every day. Here come a nigga. I ain't like these other niggas. They want to pretend like they chasing you just to sleep with you. Then once they sleep with you, then it's done and over with and shit. No, nigga. If you and then they want to say, well, the phone worked both ways. I was over here minding my business. You the one that was fucking with me. So why do I have
to? Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all have I'ma make him wait for sex like deadline or whatever? You know,
hell no. I know I'm gonna fuck you
right. That went out. They can leave you 3 months from now, the same time they leave you when they get it the first time.
I definitely know if I want to fuck somebody if I see
in
them.
3 seconds. The first 3 seconds, you're like, okay,
First of all, like we attracted to looks. We ain't gonna lie. If a nigga motherfucker sexy and he kind of your type, you like, yeah, I'll fuck him.
Yep, within 30 seconds.
Link. You know what I'm saying?
You know me, mine's gotta be dark with a little ugly on the side. Otherwise, you ain't got no chance to fuck me. I'm just saying.
Light skin with a beard.
Dark with a little ugly on the side. Then you might have a chance.
Shug, I haven't heard from you. What you think about this subject? Can you open the door for me?
Not me.
Well, I feel like first of all, I'm not even finna fuck with nobody that ain't got no money and can't do period first and foremost. So it's
I
to me,
fuck with a bum.
They worse than the niggas with money. Like you ain't got shit, and you
goddamn headache.
Okay, what you say, Shug?
What the fuck else do you need?
You said
I wouldn't even waste my time fucking with nobody that ain't got no money. First of all, you know what I'm saying?
I'm over that.
I feel like a lot of women lower their standards anyways, fucking with a nigga that can't do shit for them. So therefore, if this nigga can't do it, you knew that before you asked any fucking ways.
Well, you rolled them panties down.
Right. So I ain't never been in that situation though. I'm sorry. No.
But and that's where it come back to.
I ain't gonna ask nobody for nothing unless I need it anyway.
Unless I can do it myself. I'm not asking because I'm broke. I'm not asking because I'm needy. But I shouldn't have to. First of all, I shouldn't have to ask you if I'm fucking you. I should
most
open my mouth.
That's the
first part. And it's not because I'm a broke bitch. I can buy it myself, but it's the point of nigga, you laying up here shit the fuck.
Or they see you stressing out about it. A real man,
they can take care of it before you even think about it.
Because as women, we do it. Right. If I'm dealing with a nigga and I see that he's going through whatever, I'm gonna make sure that he's straight or figure it out how to help him or offer support.
Right, most definitely.
Because they'll look at you right in your face while you struggling and look like, bye.
To reply to Sean, ain't nobody. You only fuck ugly bitches, so that don't count.
What you say?
That don't count, buddy.
What say?
Right, wait 90 days. That shit they have a nigga to wait, and when he finally get it's weak as shit.
No, 90 days to get you left just like the first 9 hours. You can get left either way. It don't even matter. If they want you, they gonna stick around. Whether you hold out or whether you
comment. Sean's comment.
That's very true though. Like I know just for me though, like I don't have a 90-day rule or nothing, but I've been bamboozled in the past. So I'm not just quick to give it up. I be wanting to see pictures and shit. Like you gotta go through pre-qualifications because I'm not just finna fuck you and then we lay down and then your meat ain't passing your balls. Like I don't want to do that. So no, I want pre-qualifications. I want to see pictures.
But you know what? I want to see don't do nothing because they can have a big piece of meat and don't know what to do with it.
Now I had that too, but I like an average size. I ain't gonna lie. I like an average size. That big meat don't be knowing what to do. They be just swinging, you know? So I ain't gonna. You're right about that. You're right about that.
And you know, that's the worst kind of meat. It's big and don't know what to do with it. Like, what?
Good Lord.
You got blessed with all this for nothing.
Now
we need to have another session because I got stories
and shit. I want to switch the subject.
Oh, you know. just happened.
Y'all done went to pics to pics. Hold on. Okay, Alicia's here. I need to go one more time.
Tiana, it's a whole bunch of
Yeah.
yeah.
Here we go.
Echo.
The echo.
It's echo.
Somebody got their phone on or something.
I thought you were talking about the other one. That's my thing right there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, y'all, this wine is just so good.
Okay. So let's go to.
Somebody got 2 phones on.
It's an echo.
Who got 2 phones?
Podcast, mama.
Somebody got. It's like the radio. It's like the radio. You can't play the video and record.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast. Gotta go.
Hello.
Echo.
No, my
It's still there.
no, my computer used to be on.
You might need to take this really off.
Okay, do y'all hear me in the echo? Okay.
No.
Now, hey, Alicia.
It's still an echo, Keith.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. We got technical difficulties.
Yes. Red, that's what I like.
Hey, girl.
Girl, you just came back from Miami.
Okay. So the ladies just came in for the studio. So everybody speak to Alicia's in the building.
Hey.
And then we got Jocelyn in the building. Okay, so y'all, we just got finished with we doing some of the topics that the men had did that the women couldn't chime in, and we just got done talking about the entitlement thing. Do you feel like that you entitled to anything while if you're sleeping or dating somebody, not in a relationship, sleeping and dating? So before we go to the next subject, I'm gonna get y'all 2 opinions since they did talk about it already. So Alicia, we're gonna go start with you because you've got very strong opinions.
And you said feeling entitlement, you said?
Yeah, like do you feel like you deserve anything if you just sleeping with a nigga, or entitled to anything, or just dating a nigga?
The only thing I would say, if I'm just like protected sex, like that's the only thing I'm entitled to.
See?
Come with kind of,
We on the same page.
That's it. I don't need to know. But I need to know one, like if we ain't had that conversation about that's like I don't even expect food from you. So like that's just me.
He can't even feed a kid.
I mean, like I'm just saying, like I want to be hungry. Can you drop me off like some gyms or something? It's like, oh, I can't do it right now. I wouldn't feel offended because I'm not expecting that. I'm not entitled to that from you. You just fuck.
If you come into my house, I just be like, can you scoop me up a Pepsi? Like,
but that goes back to levels. Like
that's what. Yeah, that's why I said it was levels to it. Yeah.
I like how she said if we sit down and have that conversation. I guess that conversation.
And then he gonna bring you some snacks. Or if you smoke, he gonna bring you some weed.
Me, okay, like with her saying that, me saying, oh,
what is the typing?
That's a gesture.
Oh, I know.
Because if he tell, I say, I say, I'm hungry. Even though we just fucking, I say I'm hungry, and this nigga don't say,
well,
you want me to grab you something to eat?
I know I wouldn't.
Ain't no.
I wouldn't do the same.
If you're fucking somebody,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I agree with you, like because you fucking anybody, they could be fucking 30 other bitches, but I only expect that you
be entitled to tell me no.
No, entitled to respect me. Like, sex is sex. Like, we all be fucking. We not 2 years old. Like, we all done fuck somebody that gonna fuck probably like 50 other bitches before he done came. Probably fucked the bitch before he came and laid down.
Okay.
And we're gonna be real.
Right.
That's rude.
That's rude.
I don't give a fuck about it because you already put it in your mindset. Like I don't want to know about none of that. My only entitlement is that you respect my body just like I will respect your body. Yeah. That's it. That's all. So each level has a certain entitlement. It just depends on what you expect. You expect food. She expects shit. Get it. You know.
wish a motherfucker would tell me no. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really don't give.
I ain't never met a dude that didn't want to look out for me though. So I
think it's
it's not just because my entitlement level is lower than yours. That don't mean that I don't think that I'm entitled to something. Mm-hmm. My entitlement is just at a different level. Do I expect a nigga that I'm just fucking to know what I want to eat? Because if I when it comes to food, and you bring me some food that's touching, I'm gonna beat your ass. But a nigga that I'm just fucking don't know that about.
Right,
me.
right,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Right.
I'm talking about that, so I'm not expecting you to go give me no damn food because you don't know. But like I said, use the example. I'm just fucking you. I go outside of my damn tire on flat. I expect you to do the shit because you a nigga.
Yeah, because you the man, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not gonna ask a nigga that I'm just fucking for $5,000 because really and honestly, if I'm just fucking you, I don't know what your pocket's like. Mm-hmm. And I don't care. It's just about fucking.
Right.
Right.
What you can say is no.
True. Tell me no, you'll never get this shit again. I'll be honest. Again, like y'all said, I'm not gonna ask for what I can't afford my damn self. I can Uber eat us some food. That's just fine. But the point of damn it, if I'm hungry, you finna eat this pussy, so I need to eat a meal. The fuck? I just feel like I should receive because you asked, and I'm giving you what you receiving. That's the way my grandma said. If you out here fucking, it don't matter if you fucking. If you out here fucking, you shouldn't have to want for shit. Yeah. Period. It don't matter if you dating, fucking, or in a relationship. Like I said, these men be talking about, that's your problem. You back in the 60s. No, but y'all want women back in the 60s. Y'all don't want hoes.
Yeah, they love hoes.
They
love hoes.
But what I'm saying, but y'all want the women to be at home, cooking, cleaning, all that other want the extra shit. But then tell me when I say a man's supposed to do this, then tell me no. No. Don't tell me no. I throw a whole tantrum when a motherfucker tell me no. Don't do that.
I don't man a dude. Like I say, I ain't never been told no. Really, I was in a relationship with a broke ass nigga, but
we all were.
You know, he just didn't have it, so that don't count.
No, that was a broke ass nigga. That wasn't no. He didn't have it.
No, he just didn't have it.
That nigga was broke. But I've never experienced. Well, I guess too. Like I'm not judging nobody for this, but like I ain't never had nobody that I was just fucking, and that I did not expect. And when I tried to, that shit turned into something, and I was like, oh, we were supposed to be fucking, But even off the back of that, it was never I never felt entitled to ask him for something. He never felt entitled to. It just kind of flowed because he took the stance at being a man and feeling like, okay, well, I'm laying down with her. If she needs something from me, no matter if I got 20, 30 bitches, I'm fucking with her. Whatever she needs, I'm gonna make sure that it's happening, or I'm gonna try to make, you know what I'm saying? Like it's never been like a, I can't ask the man to give me nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? And he say no, because again, if I ask you to give me something to eat,
grab something,
you can't give me a value meal. Like that's the problem. Then you don't need to be fucking.
It could be so simple. Filling up my gas tank because I'm coming to see you. Or
I had a nigga fill up my gas tank. I didn't even know him at the gas station. He just offered.
I had that happen to me before.
Yeah, he just offered.
That ain't never happened to me.
Gas. It ain't gotta be. No, I was in 5,000 to 6,000.
And then I'm like, damn,
a man doing what he needs to do. It ain't got to be extravagant.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck? He's like, oh, I did that.
Yeah,
he said, you have a good day. I said, shit, you too. He didn't ask for my number, no nothing. Hell yeah, because all
is this only in Milwaukee?
That's why I said, what gas station was y'all at?
Right, it's gotta be only in Milwaukee because that ain't happening here.
Yeah, mine's gotta be by my house.
At the BP down my house. I was paying for my gas. I was about to.
No, I was by my house.
I'm about to pay for my gas, and he was like, "No, I got it."
Gas station. I already know the name of my gas
Okay.
station.
Did you get his number?
My gas station on Fond du Lac, so
Did you get the number?
His number. He was actually the guy where quarantine that the I broke up with, and then he was like,
a quarantine. Right. Well,
quarantine.
That's how he got you, huh? Pay for your gas. He got that ass.
He got some ass for some gas. Well, at least he filled you up more than one way.
He just said have a good day. Mine just said have a good day.
I ain't trying to owe nobody shit.
Mine just said just have a good day. And then most of the time I'm with my son, so I have my son pump the gas because they be like, "Oh, I'll pump your gas," and I be like, "Oh, my son gonna get out and pump the gas."
At the end of the day, it's like we talking all this shit. I know we talking all this shit. In reality, it does not fit today's lifestyle.
You see what your brother? He said, "Was it the daycare van?"
I didn't say it.
I'm reading the comments.
Your brother's that's your brother now. That's your brother.
Abby, get your brother.
No, that's your brother. Today, that's your brother.
Abby, get your brother.
He had a daycare though.
Was he a daycare van?
Daycare van, man.
No, it was not him. No, Okay, so let's go to the next topic. Next topic.
Shit, that was funny.
They feel like why women are single.
I know why
I'm single because I'm for the street.
I'm single because I honestly feel like once you get done out of a relationship, you need time to heal. Like you legit need to find time to heal, to be happy, to get back to the point where you can be happy by yourself. In order to be with you, cannot be with somebody and put your happiness in their hands.
Yeah.
Because then when they get ready to walk away, you're gonna feel empty and without none. So I know why I'm single. I'm single because I'm 35. Now that I'm older, I know what I want. And it's not like I have a manual or a book on it. I just know the type of man that I want because I know the type of woman that I am. I no longer want a man. I no longer want a man who just, gonna fulfill me for the moment. I want somebody that has longevity to him, somebody that's thinking about a future, somebody that has a plan of their own. And right now, I'm not gonna say that I'm not finding that. I am, but we working on that. But it's more so like I gotta work on me. Like I feel like a lot of dudes feel like, oh, you single because you talking to a whole lot of dudes, or
standards too high.
Your standards too high, which honestly, and sister, my motherfucking standards been low, So it's not my standards. It's just that I just feel like, the last relationship I was in, it was like, no, I need to fully heal, and I need to know what it's like to actually be not that because I do this after every relationship. I legit take like a year, no sex, no nothing, and I just focus on myself. And that's honestly when I thrive. When I'm focused on myself, I'm not letting nobody come mess up my spirits or nothing like that, and not disturbing my peace. And I thrive because I'm focused on myself. I'm elevating myself, to upgrade from that last man. I always say, whenever you meet somebody else new, it should be a fucking upgrade from the last motherfucker you dealt with. They should come to the table with something totally brand new, something that you ain't never experienced, something way better, knocking off all the characteristics that you didn't like of this joker, So I'm single because I'm working on me. I know that's a cliche thing to say, but that's some real shit. Like I'm legit working on me so that I can be a better person for the next man. So I won't bring no baggage to him. I won't stress him out. I won't be talking about my ex. I won't be, thinking that he gonna do me the way another nigga
if you
did
meet
me.
the right man, whatever condition you are in, when it's the right man, when it's the right one, you ain't gonna have no space to talk about your ex. You ain't gonna need to say, you know what, I'm not gonna have sex with you, because when the right man come in your life and he feel like, okay, is she waiting to see what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it? First of all, he gonna already do it. And then if it's the right man and he look at you and you got 3 kids or 4 kids by 2 different baby daddies, and they gonna like, well, he got the pussy in a year and you making me wait. Sometimes women, we set ourselves up for too high of a standard. And a good man come along and be like, you putting all of the baggage that you just came out of on me. Speaking as a married woman, when I met my husband, I came down here, I had my own place. I had a lot going for myself. My kids was grown. But then I met my husband online, right? I met him on Cupid's, OK Cupid.
Okay,
I'm gonna make this a quick story, y'all.
He's like, okay, Cupid.
Okay, Cupid.
Okay.
And then I was working a good job. Had a job for like maybe a year or so, right? They laid me off. I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do? I only got like about $400 left in my bank account. I was messing with this dude that we was just screwing around. Nigga couldn't give me $5. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't messing with no dudes. They can't do nothing for me. Got online, met my husband, and from day one, whatever condition I was in, he came in and scooped me up. I wasn't thinking about, oh, well, let me fold off on him because he might screw me over. You know, when the right man come in your life, whatever condition that you're in, he's gonna make it better, and you ain't gonna have no reason to think about what the next nigga did or what the baby daddy.
And I wholeheartedly agree, but I still feel that. I still feel that women need to. We are so quick to jump from relationship to relationship, you know, to fill a void of loneliness. Right. Not necessarily because you need a man to do something for you.
To relationship with the same characteristics as the last
exactly.
Man. We tend to say, "Oh, he look good," and we bypass the shit that we dealt with before. When you come into a real man, he's not gonna have none of the characteristics that the last man had. That's the problem. I don't think it's the problem was we jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship. We meet the same nigga with a different name. You have to change up your forte.
That's very true too.
That's exactly what it is. Stop looking at the pins and look at the work top.
I'm gonna be honest, like Josh got her man and he can in too.
He dropped me, bitch. First of all,
he did not drop you. Shut up. Damn. I'm gonna go to you. Jesus what you think about this? Why we are single? I'm gonna go with what.
Well, I ain't never been single, so I don't know.
Oh.
I just say I stopped looking at the Timbs and looked at the suitcases and the briefcases. Because the niggas with the Timbs, well, you looking at the fine and the cute niggas get your babies, STDs, and all that other stuff. You look at the niggas that's handsome men got 401ks. Handsome men got goals. They got shit to do. Stop looking at the fine.
I like to talk a lot. Shut up.
The Derrick Jackson situation is you don't practice what you preach. That's my thing. You can't preach one thing and don't practice it.
I don't look at it as that, y'all. He cheated on his first wife, not the wife he cheated on.
Make it believable, bitch. Put some makeup on. Still supposed to be looking cute.
Wait, what you say, Melanie? He did what now?
He didn't cheat on his wife that he with now. He cheated on his first wife. He was younger then, so he grew into the man. And a lot of people bashed him.
Why would she be there?
That he cheated on his first wife, not the wife that he was on camera with.
No, he cheated on her. No, he cheated on her. She said
he cheated on the wife that he was on the camera with.
Absolutely. She went on there and
I thought he was saying he cheated on the first wife.
No, he cheated on her.
That dirty
coming out with a video. Yeah. I'm gonna be fun. Put on the best wig I got.
Wow. See, I didn't know that.
She went on that damn camera.
Oh,
you know how many followers that nigga got?
And then like the way he was like holding on to her hand. Look at her
Somebody
face.
was like, bitch, work if you
Yeah,
do.
he was talking about her.
She looked like she ain't just
That
give
shit
a
was
fuck.
stupid. So Thug never been single. I know that for a fact. Her kids are by the same man that she's been with since she was a teenager.
Talking about her,
Robin. I know you with my cousin. So,
She said yes.
I know y'all was
That's mac and cheese.
yeah. But they okay. We single because our standards too high. We single because we have to be asked to suck dick and cook burritos.
What?
We single.
I think you should.
This is what was said in the video, y'all.
I don't make burritos. I don't even make burritos.
What I'm just saying.
What about burritos?
We not Mexican. I don't like none of them motherfuckers.
We single
because the right guy, y'all. Y'all should be sucking dick and making tacos and burritos.
No, they didn't say tacos. They said burritos. They ain't
I don't even know how to roll a burrito.
You gotta learn. You better learn.
Yeah.
My man don't eat burritos. I don't make no burritos. So why?
Make you taste the dick.
Eating pussy and pouring out wine. They ain't doing that.
Right, like,
but them the reasons why we don't listen. So that's the reasons. This is why I brought this up, because this is what the man said in the interview that I did about this subject. That's why I asked the question of why do y'all think we single? Are we the reason why we single? They feel like because they are men, they are the catch. They get to choose their wives.
Well, they do get to choose, but they ain't the catch.
Look, they the catch. They get to choose their wives. We settle to be married to
high quality men.
What they settle to be married to anybody. Like some of us just fucking on one person or dating one person. We only should be with that one person, even though we don't have a title.
Wrong answer.
But because we don't do that and we're not waiting on them,
a lot of women could be
we're not marriage
material.
You get what I'm saying?
They the reason why they single. Okay,
that's bullshit.
I was dating a guy. Right. So this is my situation. I was with a woman for 8 years. I've been single for 2. Mm-hmm. So within the 2 years, I've been dating guys. So I was told I'm too aggressive.
That could definitely
they try to throw it back on me, like, oh, because you was with a girl or whatever. That don't got shit to do with you.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
I still got the same attitude. I'm still gonna have the same demeanor.
But you know what? You do have to soften up.
That's why I be on my.
Because high quality men, they like feminine women, not rough pushovers. But you do have to be feminine.
Or
I think we'll find someone that appreciate kind of like that. Because some men really do like they women to have a little bit more like feistiness to them.
They do, but it's still in a feminine way. If you come off like a nigga, like nigga, what?
No, I know when to shut up.
Like single for the rest of my life.
She said I know when to shut
up. They don't, y'all. They don't like that.
Yeah.
Girly shit.
But I hear where she's coming from, but I'm also coming from the perspective of like a lot of women are sometimes told that we have to change or be a certain way to get selected and what most men like. And I feel like someone should be able to appreciate us being ourselves instead of us kind of being a little bit more feminine, and then they get to know the real us.
That's why a lot of shit don't last, because you changing for a man.
Well, no, you're not necessarily changing for them, but it's all about. It's all for me. It's all about if you want a man to be nice to you, you gotta treat him the same way you want him to treat you. But I'm if you're aggressive to him and he aggressive to you, and that's what y'all like, that's fine. But you can't be aggressive to somebody or another man and expect for him to be like, "Oh yes, baby," or you can't do that. And it's not about changing. It's just about
as women, because we are programmed to be like superior. We still have to be a woman too.
for the right person. I know that's the reason why I'm single is because I'm not willing to do that just for anybody until I feel that you are the one or even close to the one. I'm not even going to be submissive to you because, like Josh said, bitch, it took me a long time to get my edges back. Like, what the fuck? I'm not about to keep losing my fucking edges and going through all this emotional stress and all this shit for a nigga that we know is not the one. Like, we know you going into it.
Yes,
and then you want to change yourself for somebody that you know because you're trying to make him. That's why I'm single.
No, you ain't changing for anybody, and you're not being submissive to just anybody. But we know if we see a guy and we attracted to him, you know if he look like or he's acting like the nigga you just met. You already know the signs and the cues and the side effects.
And that's why I kind of agree with
choosing a different kind of guy.
I kind of agree. I do because we do try to get me. Now, come on now. We do try to get me. Martell. Hello. I'm sorry. No. I'm not listen to what I'm about to say. Everybody on here tried to get a man and make him into something that we knew he wasn't. Whether it was when you were 16, whether it was 18, we get those 30, right. I done did it multiple times. I tried to get a man. I'm like, okay, I see potential in him, but I see the red flags. Like you said, this motherfucking 6 flags over here.
You ignoring them flags.
Expectation is resting on the
and
potential.
you know that nigga can't keep a job. You know that nigga want to be out here for the streets, but you steady trying to change.
That ain't the nigga if you looking for somebody real. He ain't the nigga.
And those are the niggas that we conform ourselves to. No, I ain't doing that shit no more. I could tell within a reasonable amount of time if you the one. And I'm not gonna be submissive to somebody that I'm just having fun with.
The number one side effect is when you look at a nigga and be like, "Oh, he fine." Don't talk to him. Fine niggas that
ugly nigga that turned
out. I'm not even saying ugly. I'm not even saying ugly because they have to have something that you physically attracted to because that's all you know. But if you can look at a nigga and be like, "Oh my god,"
if you got at least 6 feet,
run for the hills. Because every bitch in the club or every bitch in the street is saying, "Oh, that nigga fine," and he know he's fine. You get you a half decent guy that's handsome.
I'm too immature to do that. I can't do it.
I'm done dating drug dealers. I'm done with them.
Who they wanted, we
can't. No, baby.
Bullshit.
But you gonna have to. It's hard, right? You are gonna have to share him because he already got somebody already.
I'm
no, not somebody, but somebody's.
I'm 6'3" and my slimmings is already low in the first goddamn place. You not finna just give me an ugly nigga. Like, you can't be short and ugly.
Like, struggle.
Like, I gotta have some type of expectations. Like, something.
You have to have something that you're physically attracted to.
No, it's not ugly. UGLY. Just a little ugly.
I can't do Melanie, your husband not even fucking ugly, so why is you even talking?
No, I didn't say ugly now. I'm not saying ugly. Listen, I'm gonna say this. My husband is not fine, he's not cute, he's handsome. I can take him anywhere, I can put him in some club attire, and I can put his ass in, he can hang a suit very well. But what I'm saying is he has a face that I'm naturally attracted to. Now I'm not saying go get you a Magoo, but I'm saying if he fine, leave the fine niggas alone. Leave them to Tishas and Manasias and Canasias. Leave them to them bitches. Go get you somebody that got something that you're attracted to. They're handsome. Them cute niggas get you in trouble.
No, ma'am.
Just like they want us as trophies on their arm, nigga. I need a trophy too.
But you're not gonna find a trophy man that's gonna treat you, and this is being real. A trophy nigga facially is not gonna treat you like you want to be treated. That's not realistic. Because I'm not saying ugly. Listen, I'm not saying the ugly man, but a top 10 nigga is not gonna treat you like you want to be treated. Because he know he's fine, he know he look good, he's gonna be out here ditching his chicken with every bitch he can find.
You ain't lying, Melanie, cause
I swear to God,
my first baby daddy trying to tell, and he was a hoe, and he was fine. He was a hoe.
Fine niggas don't settle down until they can't walk.
Exactly. Or until they've been to jail for so long, then when they come home, then they want to act right.
They know all they gotta do is throw on the white tee and the chain and the shoes and kiss a bitch. They not gonna settle down until they can't walk. So don't get no ugly nigga. You get you a handsome man with some 401k and some goals, and they got some shit. Get you a man that you know you can't pay your bills, but you lose your job, he got you.
That's one thing.
But just like they got a list of things. I can have a list. I should be able to have a bare minimal list of things. Like,
yeah, you got to have your list.
Like you can't sit here and say, "Oh, look at the ugly nigga," because ugly niggas ain't shit.
Ain't no ugly man.
Not nobody ugly.
He has to have something that you're physically attracted to. It can be his
my
height.
problem is,
It
if
can be
I
his
see on your
skin,
social media that you always talk about
Hold on, y'all. Can't talk over each other. This is going on the radio. Hold on.
So my problem is with men is they all on social media they talk about what they like, they ideal woman, they want this, but you in my inbox.
We don't have the right to choose.
Like get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Like we don't have the.
You can have a preference.
But my thing is, we gonna go through so many. Okay, I like a fine nigga. Yes, I do. I admit that. I do. But goddamn it, I'm gonna come across that one fine nigga. That's why I date multiple. I'm gonna come across with that one fine.
That fine nigga gonna keep being fine. That's all he gonna be is a fine piece of man. That's all. Cause if he finds in a chain, he gonna be.
You can have a nice looking man, just don't get no nigga that think he look better than you.
That's what I'm saying. That's the nigga you call fine. It's cute. It's fine. Oh, okay. He look nice and handsome. Them fine and cute niggas they not gonna settle down until they can't walk. I'm telling you, they not gonna treat you the way you want to be.
My first baby daddy. Yep, he thought he was God's gift to women.
He was fine.
He wasn't it?
Y'all need to listen to
dark-skinned man right there with the long, pretty hair. Oh yeah.
But do any of the ladies follow Kevin Samuels on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, that be.
But guess what? He be keeping it real. He keep it real. I totally agree with him.
Again, that's another double standard of a man can pick who the fuck they want to.
They can
settle for what?
That's not true. You're not settling. Nobody said you have to settle. But what he mean by men can pick who they want, high quality men pick who they want. Bums won't get the pick.
I had 2 kids with my last baby daddy. My child is still his only child. My mama got a husband and she had 5 kids and he still ain't got no kids. Hey, you gonna tell me you can't find love?
He talk about men too, though. He talk about men too, though.
But what
he do talk about men, but he be keeping it real though.
You not gonna find love because you got children. You ain't gonna find nobody.
No, he's not saying that. He's saying you're not gonna find, because most women get on there and they say, "Oh, I want a $6 million nigga." Like they be wanting these high price niggas and $1 million niggas. He's saying high quality men can choose. These low bum niggas on the street, they cannot choose. You get what you get and hope to God it be something good. But he's talking about high quality men.
High quality. What makes a high quality man just like what makes a good woman?
You know what? And it is very stereotypical. It's very stereotypical because high quality men, they can pay. You know, they have the right to choose. They have the right to choose because they got the money.
They have the right to choose. They have the right to choose.
They do because they can pay the cost.
Because we ain't got as much, or we don't have the right to choose. Do that make sense?
It do make sense.
That's what you don't have the right to choose.
You just said that I'm not gonna go after. I'm not gonna ask a nigga for what I don't have. He feel the same way. Like, bitch, I got $6 million.
Right, he can't.
You ain't even got $1 million.
Now you talking.
What can you do for me? So yes, he can have standards. Right. Like you
can have standards too. But my thing is, I'm not finna say I'm not worthy to get this because
no, you can't say that. But you got to think if $1 million nigga walk in your life
of getting anything I want, because I'm gonna get anything that I fucking want if I put my mind fucking to it.
It goes. You gotta respect that it goes both ways. So if you're wishing that you can find a handsome man that got a good job, got nice cars, and all this different stuff, you gotta expect him to say the same thing. Well, I can't get a that I see these basketball players with bitches that got shit. You know,
I'm not chasing them. I'm not chasing them. I'm chasing a normal ass fucking nice. I said nice looking. Nah. I'm chasing
the thing of how I look at it is a lot of women be wanting high quality men, and this is no disrespect to myself or no other woman, but we don't be high quality. It's basically saying like you can't ask for something that you're not. You can't ask for a nigga to have perfect credit and yours is a 429. You can't ask for a nigga that got $6 million and you can't even buy a Volkswagen off of used.
Right, like what you gonna buy for him for his birthday?
You got to stick to your quality bracket.
That's what females be on though.
Exactly.
You can't do that. You got to stick in your own bracket.
I understand what y'all saying. I just don't tell me I'm not quality enough to get
no, that's not what we saying. Not at all.
That's okay because at the end of the day, you don't know what I might come
I think overall the message is everybody should stick within their tax bracket.
Not even tax bracket, because you have some men and some women who are in different tax brackets, but their morals are lined up, their characteristics are lined up. So not necessarily, I'm gonna say money value. I'm gonna say you just stay in your lane. You gotta stick in your lane. That's how I feel.
Well, but you know what? Okay, but let's play devil's advocate. I've met dudes that had a lot of money that go for the women that ain't got shit to offer because they can control the women better.
But guess what? How long do those relationships last? They just want the pussy, or they just want somebody to walk around with for a few months, 6 months,
or to walk
and then it's running over.
It's a lot of dudes out here that's dating women that they know will never be on their level because it's a control thing too. It's like, well, as long as she got less than me, I can always run her. And these are dudes that's shacking up with these women, staying with them for a long time because they know they can run over them and do what they want to do at the end of the day.
And that is true, but guess what? They will never be faithful to those women either. That's not a quality relationship. We're not looking for that.
I know.
Yeah, we're looking for the men who are gonna come around and add value to your life. Those men who got money and chase after pretty broke bitches, they don't be with them long. They use them for what's between their legs and to show off to their buddies, and then they throw their ass back at home with their mama. That's it.
Yeah, it's rough out here. I think we're living in a society right now where there's a tug of war.
Yeah, it's different for everybody. Like everybody's standards is different. Like, cause I got a friend who let her nigga talk to her any type of way, and she always gotta ask for money and all the different shit.
Yeah.
But she happy with that because she didn't have that growing up. Like she didn't have nobody to guide her. That's what she was looking for, and she found it. She's the happiest person in the fucking world. But I can't look at her situation and be like, bitch, you stupid. Bitch, that's for you. Don't ask me no advice or shit because I ain't going for it. But exactly, I'm gonna tell you to beat his ass and stab him or some shit.
At midnight.
I'm just stop listening to motherfuckers anyway because some of the people that give you advice
don't know shit either.
Worse than your shit.
Okay.
That's like the Saweetie and Quavo situation. Everybody talking about some relationship goals, but you don't know what goes on behind that.
Everybody's situation is so different.
That girl wasn't happy for a long time, but the average person.
Why would that be relationship goals? Why though? Being cute.
That shit looked toxic from the outside.
How would that be?
But while it was going, nobody saw that. They didn't see that until the
relationship goes.
Somebody else's relationship instead. Relationship goals. But I don't care if they celebrity, personal life, anything. I've never looked at somebody's relationship and been like, oh, that's relationship goes like that. You never know.
Anyway,
let me tell y'all something. Once Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce,
I knew it was
I said,
no, once Eric Benet cheated on Holly Berry.
okay.
So pretty, and that's what that dude was like. He asked the girl, like, "Are you a Holly Berry?" She got cheated on. Are you a Beyonce? She got cheated on.
Yeah.
If these bitches get cheated on, everybody getting cheated on.
But it ain't about that though. It ain't about looks at the end of the day. If a nigga gonna cheat, if a bitch gonna cheat, they gonna cheat. It's in them, not cheat. Like, it's in them. It don't matter who it is.
What do y'all consider cheating?
So much easier for you to just like
because you can have anything that you want.
You can literally
anything that you want. Like nigga, you gotta think that if you got money, that's gonna come with it because niggas and bitches gonna throw themselves at and vice versa at you just because you got money.
Her standards were too high for Quavo. It was, first of all, he didn't buy it; he leased it. It don't matter. Wait, no,
he didn't buy it; he leased it. He
no,
what are we talking about?
No, it goes back to the 5 languages, to the 5 love languages. Like I said, I like to give gifts. That's how he showed his love. He gave her gifts.
Right, but he ain't gonna stop cheating
by giving gifts. Okay, then. That's why he said, "Hey, he took it back."
No, he didn't take it back.
Again, let's go.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, he didn't take it back.
Man, let's go here. We're not finna act like that was his first time cheating. He been cheating on her.
Her expectations were too high.
It was just that it just hit the public now because she's tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, like I said in the beginning of all my shows, and I heard this out of a man's mouth. If a man cheat on you and you take him back, most
that's
likely
your
he's gonna
do it again.
Niggas just don't know how to cheat.
They don't know how to cheat.
Also gotta take accountability for allowing niggas to cheat at the end of the day.
Niggas don't know how to cheat.
That's one thing that women. That's one thing that women is not ever. I am because I'm going through this situation and I'm learning that you have to accept accountability. Not saying that you did something wrong and you deserve to be cheated on, but sometimes, prime example, bitch. If I was what's his name? What's his name? That just yes. And that bitch got on live TV with that bonnet.
Right.
Bitch, I cheat on you too.
I'm gonna cheat on you.
Right. Now, what's wrong with a bonnet?
That's not how he met you, fam. Like you can't be out here doing dumb shit and then be surprised that a nigga cheat on you. Sometimes. And
now wait. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because
I don't agree with
they're
that.
in a marriage, and I don't give a damn how I'm looking. You took vows with me, and if your ass want to get out here and cheat, then we can get a divorce.
Vows also. That's the women.
There's nowhere in vows that say I can't dress down and wear a bonnet.
Video.
Why would you? Nah, fam.
No.
And you know how social media is.
No.
That's giving ammunition. That's a good reason for a nigga to cheat. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that no reason is good for a nigga to cheat. But as women, we still have to take accountability for some of the stuff that we do. It's not always that nigga cheated just because he a horrible person. We do some vindictive ass shit too. We withhold sex. We don't do not again, disclaimer. I'm not saying those are good reasons.
Right.
But that is a factor that we have to accept. We got to be honest with ourselves.
Withhold sex because the nigga do cheat.
Yeah,
but you know, withholding sex is going to make it worse.
Right.
If he's
but we also do it the way around. You could be mad at a nigga and be like, "Oh, you hurt my motherfucking feelings because you ain't buy me no food." I've been petty like that.
I'm still giving some mad.
We do petty shit like that. We just gotta accept it. Like it is what it is. We are women and we do petty shit. It's not I'm not saying that validates a man cheating, but that goes into a factor of how this shit plays all into a circle. This world is not perfect. We talking in a perfect world how we think that two people should be. But in reality, we're not talking about being human. We not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. If that nigga cheated, we know niggas cheat.
But at the end of the day, what did we also contribute to that cheating? Not saying, again, I want to make this clear, that is not a valid reason for you to cheat.
Right.
Like being a horrible person is not a valid reason to cheat. I'm not saying that. But we
retarded.
No, but women act like they don't cheat though.
Yeah, we do.
I've cheated. So
mentally,
what's the
emotionally,
like, what's
physically.
The thing is, women cheat better than men. Men always get caught. I got caught because I
they mess up because they fuck up with their routine. They change their routine.
Side nigga try to be your main nigga.
Exactly.
That ain't gonna never happen.
And it's the same, and it goes the same way. Man,
side
we
niggas
cheated,
talk too fucking much,
and we cheated because the nigga was
not
doing
mine
something too. So it's this.
I think women cheat for something that they're not getting at home. I think a lot of times. 50% of the time, men cheating just to cheat because they want some new coochie go. And women cheat for something that they not getting at home.
Women cheat off of emotional things. We get to the breaking point where before a woman cheats, she's already, removed from that relationship mentally. It's like I have nothing else. I have nothing else to give you. I'm just here living. And I want to go find me something new, something refreshing. When we say we want a breath of fresh air, we literally mean like we want new conversation. We want new ideas. We want a new voice. We want somebody that will be happy to talk to us. We want somebody to give us butterflies again. The nigga that you be with that cheated on you numerous times, that you didn't mentally disconnected from, you don't feel butterflies no more. You feel motherfucking roaches in your stomach. Like you no longer feel attached to that person. You be done and over with. That's why we cheat.
Again, it's a disconnect. What I just said is we don't like to look at the other side of it. You left, you did all this shit. We done reached our breaking point because the nigga wasn't doing something for you. We can't sit back and say like a man do the same thing. They cheated on us 90% of the time because we lacking something, right?
No. I don't agree with that.
No, but that's the thing. No. Let's be honest. And we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Oh, you cheated on me because
you stopped doing something. Right? She just said the exact same thing.
Wait, I gotta disagree with y'all on that one now.
And he go out and start dealing with this bitch because she cooking. He cheated on you because you stopped doing something. It's the same thing. Humans are human at the end of the fucking day. We are women.
Circumstances can happen where that person can't do what they need to do.
But we don't want to admit what we lack.
Because I know a couple of guys that got it good and they still cheat.
But you on the outside looking in.
I lived with my brother and his wife. I seen everything. He cheated because
I got one in the other room. Okay,
right.
But what
I was at work.
They cheat because they want to cheat.
I don't believe that. We human. Everybody, nobody is perfect.
Okay, what you say, Suge?
And yeah,
exactly.
First of all, I know
exactly.
Again, he would tell you.
Kiana.
Exactly. Notice what I said. See, this is the problem with women. We hear what we want to hear. I did not say. I said 80%. I corrected myself. I said 80% of the time. I'm not saying that men, it ain't some dirtbags out here.
That number's still too high.
It is some dirtbags out here. It really is some horrible ass people. But you can't sit here and say that you got to accept me cheating because you lacking something. But if a nigga tell you, oh, well, you wasn't doing this, this, and this. No, that ain't the reason. That's the first thing we say. No, I gave you this. I gave you that. I gave you this. And that's not what he asked for. That's not what he wanted. So he went out and got it somewhere else. So why is it an excuse for a man, but we can sit here and say that, oh, you wasn't giving me butterflies no more. That's an excuse.
What you say?
Shit, I never gave no excuse. I just cheated. I never gave no excuse. I never gave an excuse.
I don't agree with that bullshit. What's that?
What you say,
And then I feel like when a woman cheat on a man, it's only because of the simple fact she tired of that nigga. Okay, first of all, and they don't necessarily like me as a woman. I ain't never go out here looking for no other nigga. That nigga just automatically popped up into my life. Okay, so therefore, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like me being a woman that I am, I don't go out here. I get up and dress up and look cute for myself, not because I'm trying to go find no nigga or nothing. The nigga that I got, that nigga found me, okay? First and foremost, I wasn't looking for his ass. Shit, we was having conversations here and there and shit, and one thing led to another. It is what it is, and honey, that was probably the best thing that ever happened to me, honey.
I know that's right, Sean.
You
and I drink to that.
But see, look, I know your story. You know what I'm saying? I know what you've been through. We talked about it.
When I just said,
I know your story. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even have a chance to do anything fucking wrong. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's just like it's some men out here that just ain't shit.
And that's true.
And it's
That's
not
absolutely
gonna be
true.
because you lacking something in your relationship is the reason why
But
he cheated on
what
you.
I'm saying is, women, us as women, this is what you ever seen that when you posted that video on TikTok and you was trying to figure out why these girls is clapping.
My kids father got hoes
It's because we don't take accountability for the shit that we do. At the end of the day, we do some dumb shit as women. We gotta accept it. We grown as fuck. You know you're not giving everything that you can to a nigga. I'm not saying that is a valid reason for a nigga to cheat on you, and you should accept that. That is not what I'm saying. I am pointing out the reality of our life that we live in 2021. 80% of the men, you are not giving them what they want. We think that we giving them what they want. We sitting here like, oh, I got a job, I got a car, I got my own place. But I know me and I know my attitude. I could be a bitch. I could be a bitch for no fucking reason. I could wake up today and just give you a cold ass shoulder. And you like, damn, I didn't even did shit. I done fed you. I done did this and this. It don't have nothing to do with him as a person. I did that in my past relationship. So now that I'm older and I look back and I see that was my part of it. That's why I could almost understand why you went out and you got it from somebody else, because I know my attitude. As a woman, we need to accept some of the shit that we do. Again, disclaimer, that is not everybody for you to cheat on me.
I'm not about to sit and make up a list of reasons to give a gateway for a man to cheat, and it shouldn't be a vice versa either.
But that's what you
if you feel like you want to cheat, because at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're giving a platform to tell a man.
We don't give you cheated. You cheated. You just said when women cheat, it's because that nigga don't give you butterflies no more. That nigga, you want to feel refreshed. What happened to talking to each other? Ain't nobody said about you not giving me this.
What if you do all the talking you
said
can?
A motherfucker will go out and cheat.
A lot of people,
It's
when
the
we
same
say
thing.
the people ain't giving us butterflies,
Exactly, but it's a list of shit that you not providing. You can
if
say
a nigga not giving me
but that's
butterflies
they
no
list.
more, it's because simple fact is I've been through the ringer with them. We
Exactly.
we talked, we did it, we tried counseling, we did every fucking thing we could fucking do.
Can I say something?
I just don't
say
want
something?
nothing there because
So why be with him?
Then that's why you leave. Once you, let me tell you, a lot of women can't leave because a lot of women can't leave a relationship because they still in love, kind of love that nigga. You will be ready to leave a relationship once that nigga start chewing and you like,
Johnny fat ass. I couldn't stand that nigga. His breathing threw me off. Like, ugh.
No, you ever wanted to pick a nigga in the back of their head? Like, your head big.
That's when.
I swear to God, the head be the first thing you
wanted to drop kick his ass.
Like, nigga, I was talking to him. I only did one little thing. I don't care. I'm gonna turn off. I turn off. I don't like you like that. That's how I am now. Like one little thing. Like they say, red flags. Any red flag. I ain't looking at them bitches at 6 flags. I'm 41. I ain't got time to be riding no rides with you motherfuckers no more. One red flag, and I'm out of here. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. There's too many niggas right here for me to be trying to count your motherfucking red flags. What?
Have y'all ever asked what is y'all non-negotiables in a relationship?
Well, I got my non-negotiable is you cannot have a baby on me. You have a baby on me, I'm gone.
Yeah, that's
simple as that. You bringing a whole nother human life into it. I don't care how cool. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how much I feel like we can get through this. When I look at that child, all I'm gonna think about that child came from your ass stepchild on me.
Ain't enough counseling in the world.
No, that's over with. That's over with. Ain't no baby.
Janelle, since you come in late.
Sorry, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hello. Okay, we at 33, so we gotta wrap this up at 11. I have one more topic for the last 30 minutes. Okay. The other topic is we did entitlement, we did why women are single, and the other one that I didn't like. What should a woman bring to a table to make her wife?
Everything a man should.
Everything.
I'll say
Everything.
We're gonna start with Alicia. Hold on.
Personally, I'm bringing whatever.
Hold on. We're gonna start with Alicia, and then we're gonna come to y'all.
I would say, so I have been in a relationship for the past year, and it's like I thought that bringing things to the table, you know, like, oh, I cook, I clean, I do this, but a lot of bringing to the table too has a lot to do with yourself internally, emotionally, and it's like I was
now
a lot of as baggage to the table too, so like my daddy issues, my insecurities, all of that. So I would definitely say what I would say that we should bring to the table is just like, yes, honesty, communication, but just wholeness with being ourselves, standing on our standards, standing on our values. So
let me start here.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't word that right.
Okay,
we going off what the men said in their interview. These are questions. This is what I said and talked to the men about.
Okay.
So let's start here. What a woman should bring to the table. No bad credit score.
Oh, okay.
Must have our own money job.
I'm felon, but
Hold
I
on.
can't have a bad credit score.
Maybe no one kid to no kids.
No, you can't. You got not too many children. Good job. You gotta be. Yeah, you gotta suck dick and cook burritos, which burritos
they want Mary with the little lamb.
And
we
keep
not
the house.
married. Water lamb.
I think that's just doing too much. They doing too much.
This is what I'm saying. This is what they asking for. They asking for all this plus you to be at home, cooking, cleaning, making sure he's straight if he having a bad day. All that. All that.
Calling. Fuck out of here.
So let's start over with you, Alicia.
Okay.
With that being said, we rebuttal what the men have said.
Bring to the table.
Yeah.
I think that what a man should bring to the table, definitely stability, like in every form and fashion of the words. The spiritual, Lord, spiritual, emotional, mental, bring stability to the table. I would definitely say have some sort of income. I ain't gonna say, well, you got to be a business owner, you got to do this. Have some kind of income. Have a house or like have some kind of stable house.
You can't be sleeping on the couch at your mama's
right? At least some kind of
or the basement or the attic.
I ask for the basics.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Shug, what you feel that women and men should bring to the table?
I feel like they should meet each other halfway.
I feel like I'm gonna say this. I feel like if you feel like you the table, I'm the chairs, and I'm the legs to hold it up. Now at the same time, that's the way I feel about it. Because at the same time, again, I will not ask you for what I can't afford. You know what I'm saying? But you can't overextend me either. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I need this, but I need you to work. He needs you to work. He needs you to bury his children. He needs you to do all this stuff, plus come home and make sure he's straight as a man.
I feel like in whatever he expects me to do, I expect
he should be able to do it too. Right.
Because you never know, something can happen to me. So nigga, I need to make sure you able to hold it down too, okay? Just as well as I am.
Okay, because a lot of us are working women. Like all of us is single except for Melanie.
Yes.
Gosh.
I'm not single. I'm married to God.
That's right.
Shit was the funniest shit I
Wait
a second.
Well, some of us are single in real life. But at
What
the
you say
same
in real life?
time, they feel like the reason why we single is because we're not bringing what they expect us to bring to the table.
I feel like a lot of women is single because of these niggas don't know what the fuck they want and they lie. Some motherfucking women is single because they choose to be okay.
That's what they fight us on. They say we don't choose to be single because we should be the ones that they get to choose us. This is what I'm saying. This is what they said. And that's what I'm saying. They have the right to choose us, but we don't have the right to choose who we want. That's what I'm saying.
Man, he offered me everything, and I'm like, no, I'm not ready yet. So why would I put myself in that situation? And I know I'm going to be fucking.
But now you not being ready for him. Do you think you ever gonna come across somebody like that again?
Probably not.
Because I always say this.
Probably not.
God puts a good nigga in your life.
Probably
now you
not.
bypass him.
Yeah, that's on you.
But wait, no. Time out.
You gonna come across a lot of motherfuckers.
Time out. I agree with Treese with saying, no, I wasn't ready for that, because that's just the same way as we are so quick to tell men, if you ain't ready for that woman, move the fuck out her way so she can meet a man that is ready for her. So you gotta give her props for telling the man, no, I'm not ready for what you trying to do yet. That's somebody that's open to me. I still got time to grow. I'm still trying to do that, and I'm not gonna waste your time. That should go both ways.
I understand that part, but if you're not ready, don't come and be ready when ain't nobody ready for you yet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You can be, I'm not ready for you, but now you ready. Ain't nobody ready for you.
Well, that's probably why.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
No,
so you gotta wait. Now you gotta wait.
Why I'm gonna jump into another one? That's just stupid.
I understand that part, but just be clear is when you're ready. Don't expect
they not gonna be ready
because it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, probably 5 years before. You always should put space in a relationship that between relationships because you always, if you don't, you always take drama into the next.
Right.
That's how it is. But if you pass up a decent person, what I'm saying is you don't have to completely cut them off. But what I'm saying is you can pass them up and be like, we could be cool, woo, woo. If they decide to get in a relationship, why y'all and break up, that's fine. But some people feel like, I'm not ready for you. Okay, fine. I agree with that. If you're not ready, don't get in that relationship. But don't be ready and then expect be like, he ain't shit. Ain't no good.
Oh no,
out here.
Try to go back. No, I wouldn't do that.
Going back. I'm just saying to just be ready for somebody that's not ready for you at your time.
You try to make the next one ready when you felt like you ready.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I'm swerving in these streets.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm not better than the next no.
I did. I had a nigga ready for the next bitch.
None of that.
Had a heart and everything. I would not do that again. And
I did my time. Shit.
And that's another thing. A lot of men feel like that we missed our prime with messing with nothing ass niggas. So now that we mess with nothing,
that's a part of life, though.
No, this is what they saying. I'm saying what they saying. They feel like we missed our prime by messing with nothing ass niggas. So now we looking for a good nigga, but we spent all our prime with this nothing ass nigga. The good nigga is hard to come by because you fucked up your life with that nothing ass nigga.
I fucked up twice. I ain't gonna even lie. I fucked up twice.
I fucked up 3 times with the same nigga.
Yeah, I fucked up twice. I'm 35 now. Like, okay, guys.
I fucked up 2 and 2 possible.
No more drug dealers, please.
I got 2 more tries. I fucked up once.
But they feel
I got
like
2 more.
That's why we're not
I got 2
deserving
more.
because we spent our prime with these nothing ass niggas.
I do sometimes feel like I gave a lot of my good worth to the wrong niggas, and now that I'm with my husband, I'm like, your steak ain't got no love on it, but it's still a steak. It look good steak to the wrong nigga. But like you say, that's life. You know, you got to roll with the punches and grow as your lessons roll out. You know,
that's very true, and that's something good to take, because I know, like, with me, like, one of my battles right now for me, just personally, is that I have 2 children and they're by different men.
Mm-hmm.
And I always feel like I'm just I'm used goods now. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I'm just used goods. However, I still get approached by men. I tell them, like, I got 2 kids, 2 different men, blah, blah. They don't give a damn about that. It's more of a mental thing for me, because I feel like, in ways, I feel like I fucked up.
And it's weird that I don't have not one kid, and I feel the same way. Like, I feel like I fucked up. It's weird as hell. But when men find out that I don't have kids and I'm 33 years old, they automatically shy away because they feel like it's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with me. Like, why?
You know what? I think that adds to your value. You know, I really do.
Who is who they talk about?
She is.
That's the thing.
Wait.
You ain't got no kids.
Y'all forgetting the key components though. Like, I'm not the average woman, so most men don't want to settle down with a 6'3" woman. That's just the reality of it. They want to fuck me because
do you think it's the most men that you talking to, or you attracted?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Everybody talk a good game. Everybody always say when they see a tall woman, oh, you a tall glass of woman and all this bull, that gay ass, corny ass shit. But in reality, they do not want to have a woman that's way taller than them on their arm. Name let's just say a basketball player. Name another basketball player that got a female that's over 6'3". I'm a different type of woman, and I'm a solid woman. I'm not little. You get what I'm saying? So some people, like, I can't see myself with somebody that's 5 foot or 4 foot. It's a deal breaker when you are 6'3" and I'm taller than the average man.
You have to open.
You get what I'm saying? So when you look at all those different things, I'm 6'3", I don't have kids, but they automatically assume something wrong with me, and I'm a dominant personality. It's harder. Everybody think it's easier for me. Yeah, I can pull niggas that want to fuck because it's
it's a different kind of woman.
Yeah, but they don't want to
unique.
They want to say that they slept with me because it's something foreign, it's something different.
It's like not exotic. They look at you like you somebody exotic,
like a unicorn.
Right. It's a fantasy. Exactly. So I'm in the same boat as y'all. Like, it's not easy for me to find men that's genuine. It's easy. Now I can pull up the whole inbox of niggas that just want to fuck. If that's, like, if
let me ask you this: after being 33, no kids, and you feel like you can't find a quality guy that's 6'4" that would be solid enough for you, would you settle for? Not settle. I'm saying that, but I don't mean settle.
No, ma'am. No, you would not. No cheese and no burgers.
Would you date a shorter guy with all of your qualities that you want in a guy?
The lowest I'm going is 6 feet.
Okay, so would you date a 6 foot guy?
Oh yeah, that's my bare minimum.
Because sometimes we set those standards and they're unicorns to us. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get a guy that won't cheat on you, that's gonna help you pay the bills, that's willing to be a dad, you go and pass them up. Sometimes we do that, but that's good to know that you will, take one settle.
Yeah, but I ain't falling for a nigga like that's 4'11". Like, come on now.
Right,
like,
no, that's bad.
And people think that's my son.
Right.
They take me to jail for statutory rape and shit. Like, nah, boss.
So can I tell y'all ladies that's not married, and I tell Kiana this all the time, God ain't gonna never give you who you want. He gonna give you what you need. So
Amen.
You might end up with a guy that's 5'7", but he's
God
gonna be everything that you need him to be. He just gonna be short in height.
No, I be talking shit, but at the end of the day, like, I'm really into my faith. So if God really did bring somebody that was 5'7", I had to suck it up. But I feel like he would talk to me and let me know, like,
so well, guess what? You ain't gonna. It's not a case that he gonna not send it to you. You gonna get somebody that's not.
I'm not doing no more friends. I'm not doing no more friend situations. That's how all of my situations end up going. Start off as my friend. Nope. We need to go straight into, are we talking? We dating? We whatever. I don't need to be your buddy. We not finna go hang out and kick it just for fun. Because that's
shit that go left for me.
It's amazing how women have different like aspects about them. Like me, I've never just had like a fuck buddy. Like I've never just had somebody that I can just say like I'm just fucking
You
them.
gotta get you one. It's a lot.
Yeah, you gotta get you one.
Well, here's crazy part. I tried.
And it turned into a relationship.
It started off, I was just like, look, I just want to fuck, blah, blah, blah. It turned into like, man, you so motherfucking cool. Can I take you on a date? And then that turned, and now I got a fucking 1-year-old son. So it's like, it don't work for me. It's like,
Ebony, we don't go.
What the fuck?
I don't be doing nothing. I be cool. Like,
no,
I be
what
like,
you gotta
okay,
do is bring home somebody you embarrassed to see out in public with. Get you a fuck buddy that you embarrassed to actually settle down with.
No, wait.
No, he ain't necessarily gotta be ugly, y'all. It's just somebody that you know you wouldn't settle down with. Like maybe like a 21-year-old. You can't settle down with no 21-year-old.
Right.
No, I'm not saying physically. I'm not saying physically, y'all. Like somebody that's way younger.
I get what you're saying. What you're saying is that somebody that I know that I don't see no longevity with.
Exactly.
I
like
that's what I thought I was
or a
doing.
22-year-old. Somebody that's
that's what I thought I was doing. That's what I thought I was doing.
That you see within 30 seconds and be like, okay, I'm gonna fuck him. Them the ones you keep in the fuck buddy.
Yeah,
if you anything
I didn't even see that shit.
Right. I agree.
I'm gonna have to do something different.
She's like, listen to some Future. He gonna get you in the mode, and then you gonna be in there. It's gonna be okay.
You gonna do something.
Maybe that's what I need.
Then you gotta listen to "Bitch, Don't Get Too Comfortable" because nobody get comfortable.
That's the problem. Everybody get comfortable. I just say start treating these niggas like they treat y'all.
Period.
I listen to
too much. It worked for me.
Look, Josh got her whole nigga, a good nigga too.
Listen,
shit, I got hope. Like
Janelle said, add her back in.
Who?
Janelle said, add her back in.
Well, so as y'all know, this is the season finale with Kiana J.
Lord.
We will be moving to Saturday. Yay! Saturday from 5 to 7. This is the time before people go out. Y'all can listen while y'all getting ready or whatever. The opener is gonna be in 2 weeks. We're gonna do the men. We're gonna have a men's night like this.
Terrible.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
It's gonna be.
I ain't even gonna talk on that one.
This is why I did.
They ain't gonna get
This is why I did the ladies' night because the men feel some type of way about what we said here today.
They'll be all right when the smell go down.
You know, so they gonna come back with some bullshit. So they gonna be ready. So in 2 weeks, we're gonna be off for 2 weeks if they come back Saturdays. I thank every last one of y'all for coming on. I appreciate
you for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Y'all been my number one supporters from the beginning. That's why I added all y'all to it. I wanted y'all to come in with me and leave with me for this season. So that's why I did it. So thank y'all. Woo, 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 woo. Everybody, talking sheet with Kiana J. Cheers.
Clink, 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 clink.
If nobody told y'all today, if y'all still tuned in, if nobody told y'all today, I will tell y'all like I tell y'all at the end of every show. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
We need some